Hi students. Now in this video we are trying to learn about the another very important life process, that is excretion, and this is the last video of this chapter and the last process of this chapter. Now student, now come across the excretion process. Now this excretion takes place both in animals and in plants, right? So first we have come to across about the animal excretory system in human beings, that is excretory system of a human being we study here, and then later we study about the excretion in plants. So students, come to know about what is excretion. As we know that the excretion is nothing but the removal of the waste from the body. It is nothing but a process, one phenomenon in which the waste of the waste present inside the body can be removed, right? So as we know that in the respiratory system the carbon dioxide can be liberated, carbon dioxide can be released. Okay, that is nothing but one type of waste which is removed by the lungs. But we have other waste which are present in the blood in the form of dissolved form, that is we call it as nitrogenous waste, urea and uric acid, that are present in the blood, and excess glucose, right, that present in the blood, and excess salt that is present in the blood, that all can be removed with help of the kidneys. That is one organ is there. So in human beings one organ is there for the excretion. But actually when we divide the organisms into two types, unicellular and multicellular organisms. For unicellular organisms there are single cell, and all the functions are performed by the single cell only. For example, in amoeba, the excretion, the nutrition, the digestion, the movement of the amoeba, all the things are done by the single cell unicellular in organisms, like, right? So there is no specialized organs in the unicellular organisms. But in the multicellular organisms, the different life processes are performed by the different organs. Different specific organs are specialized here, and specialized organs are there, specialized tissue are there to perform the particular functions here. So in this organ, that is kidney, it designed for the multicellular organisms for the excretion process. So what excreted here? Here excretion of the nitrogenous waste, that is urea and uric acid in the form of urine. So we study here about the kidney, the parts of kidney, and then how the urea is released into the kidney, and also we know that the basic unit, filtration unit of kidney is nephron, right? So first come to the that is very important diagram for 2 marks or for 3 marks, the kidney structure, that is a human excretory system, we call it the kidney. Right, so come to across first one, excretion. So what is excretion means? It is a process of removal of the harmful metabolic waste, right? That is maybe excess of water and excess of glucose and urea, uric acid that is not be fit for the body, that is harmful for the body, harmful metabolic substances, and the removal of such substance is called as a excretion, right? This is the excretion process. Now the human excretory system of human being is includes there are 4 parts is there, right? The 4 parts are there. One part is pair of kidneys. So here you observe the pair of kidneys. Okay, here you observe the pair of kidneys. One is a right kidney, right, and one is a left kidney. So there are pair of kidneys. Okay, 1 and 2. One is right side and one is left side. This bean structure, okay, it is look like a beans. So this structure is called as kidney. It is right kidney because left stand here means this is a right kidney and this is a left kidney. Okay, this is a left kidney. Okay, there are 2 kidneys are there, one right side and one side is called as a pair of kidneys, right? So a human excretory system having first pair of kidneys, one right side and one left side. Next come to the pair of ureters, right? Here ureter are present. This is a pair of ureter. Here one pair. Here one and number 2, that is 2 is there, one, so one pair is there. So one pair contain right ureter and left ureter, right? So pair of ureters. Now this is a ureter. Here see, from kidney a pipe is coming, vessel, and that is attached to here, right? So this is nothing but water. This I am moving my marker, and this nothing but water, ureter, and this is left side and right side. So we having 2 ureters. So it is called a pair of ureter, one pair of ureter. Then we have urinary bladder, means this one. Okay, this collection look like bag, and this bag is called as nothing but water This is called as what? This part is called as urinary bladder. Correct? This is urinary bladder. That third part, urinary bladder. Let's come to the last one, that is urethra. And this is the urethra. This pipe is small pipe outlet, and this outlet is called as a ureter. This is urethra. It's called as a urethra. So our kidney or excretory system of human beings consists of 4 parts. One is pair of kidneys, one left, right. One is a pair of ureter, left and right, and then we consist of one urinary bladder and one ureters. So total 4 things joined together to form a human excretory system, students. Okay. Now the position of this lungs. We know that the position of heart. We know the position of lungs in the chest, heart in the chest, and where this organ is present. So this organ is present in the location or the position of the organ is in abdomen, one on either side of the backbone. For example, this is the human body, right? This is the human body, roughly, right? This is the human body. Okay, this is the human body, and this is our backbone, and this side, upon this side, from the back side, from the back to this side. This is nothing but the position of the what? Lung, kidneys. Okay, position of the kidney, that is abdomen on either side of the backbone. Okay, so it is backbone means the backbone, the back side. Okay, so it is a backbone, left side and right side, 2 parts of the backbone. So it is called as one the location and position of the position. There is in abdomen, one and either side of the backbone. So the position is very important. So we have learned about some very important parts about the human excretory system, which consists of kidneys, ureter, and all these things. Now come of the function here. So what are the urine, right? We know that the kidney is involved in the production of a urine, right? Production of a urine. How urine is produced, we are learning in the next step, but simple we know about it is a production of a urine. The urine are produced here, that is metabolic waste, urine and uric acid, and that metabolic waste is produced by the kidneys, left and right side, and this urine is passed through the ureter. Okay, the kidney which is formed in the urine which is formed in the kidney, it is passed through a ureter and collected in the urinary bladder. So that is important. Here urine is traveled here. Urine is passed through this pipe. Okay, then collected in a urine collected. Okay, urine get collected in the urinary bladder. Right? What are the how much and what are the urine is produced in the kidney, left and right, that is passed through the ureters, right ureter, right kidney, left ureter, left kidney. They collect the urine, and that ureter collected urine is now collected in the urinary bladder, and it is removed by the urethra. This is the simple moment of the sequence of the urine production. Okay, first kidney the urinary bladder. Ureter, kidney to ureter to urinary bladder to urethra. So this is what sequence you have to remember. First what? Kidney produce kidneys produce the urine, and kidney to the ureter, and ureter to the urinary bladder where the urine is collected, and then it is be removed or exit by the urethra. Okay, urethra. It is removed by urethra. It is collected the urine. Urine is collected here, and here it is passed by the. Okay, it is collected from kidney. So ureter collected the urine from the kidney and passed into the collection pocket, that is urinary bladder, and then it is be removed by the urethra. So this is what the sequence of the human excretory system, students. So how the urine is produced, right? How the urine is produced, how the blood is filtered here, right? We observe that here 2 types of. We know that this is left renal vein. Okay, we know that this black pipe is nothing but what? Renal vein. Nothing but what? Impure blood. So that renal vein, and then here this part is nothing but renal artery, which is pure blood. So red is a pure blood and the renal vein. So that is what filtration takes place inside the kidney. Okay, that is, this part is nothing but the aorta. We know that about the largest artery having pure blood. This is the aorta, and this black pipe is called as a vena cava. Upper vena cava, lower vena cava, superior and inferior. That is what there is a upper or this vena cava. So these are the what different parts of the kidney. Again I repeated last. It is right kidney, left kidney, then it is ureter, it is urinary bladder, this is urethra. If the black is nothing but what vena cava, and the red is nothing but what aorta. You have to remember. Okay, this side is called as a, it is actually given in the book blue color. This blue color is called as a vena cava. This red color is called as a aorta, and here the black, which is here lower part of red, this is nothing but left renal veins, and this left renal artery. Here left renal veins and left renal artery. Right and left both side is there. Okay, then these are what the different parts of the human excretory system. You have to remember all this part. In the examination they ask about the diagram and the labeling, right? Any 2 or 3 labelings. So these are about the basic and introduction part about the what is excretion meaning, and what does the human system consist of, and what is the position of the lungs and the kidney, and how the sequence of the flowing of the urine here, or urine form in the kidney, and it is passed by the ureter and collected in the urinary bladder, and then it is removed by the urethra. So this is all about the kidney of the human beings, that is excretory system. Right, now come to the very important, that is function of nephron, structure and function of the nephron. And the nephron is nothing but a small basic filtration unit that is present inside the kidney, right and left kidney. The number of millions of nephrons are there, and each nephrons are called as a basic filtration unit of a kidney, that is present in the inside the kidney. So now learn about taking one nephron and learn about how the blood is filtered, how the urine is formed, how it is collected in the ureter and urinary bladder. Okay, so this is the next study about the nephron with diagram, right? So please draw this diagram and write these basic important points about it, right? Okay, so next come to the very important concept, that is a nephron. Now students, come to learn about the another very important concept of excretion part, that is about nephron. So as we know that the nephron is nothing but the basic filtration unit of each kidney. So here nephron diagram is given, and come to the definition of nephron. So nephron is nothing but what? So each kidney, we know that about right side and the left side. So each kidney having the large number of filtration units, and that filtration unit is nothing but what? Called as a nephron. So this is see the diagram of nephron, and that nephron is involved in the filtration of blood. Okay, then production of urine. Now come to function. Before that we have to take the diagram, the label of the diagram. So here there are 2 black and red pen. So here the red, you know, red labeling the red vessels, right? Red vessels up to here, this part. Okay, these all are pure blood vessels are there. Okay, so here what happened? When renal branch of renal arteries, okay, which have pure blood, which is enter into the, okay, that balloon, and this is nothing but what? That cup like structure of the Bowman capsule. Okay, Bowman capsule. So renal artery are enter into the Bowman capsule, and Bowman capsule they form the network, they form the coil, right? They are in the form of coil inside the Bowman capsule, and that renal artery are when enter into the Bowman capsule, they form the coil, and that coil is nothing but called as a glomerulus, right? Glomerulus. So here I write the definition of the glomerulus. You see the blood vessels, right? I take that part here. See here the blood enters, means this is renal artery, the branch of renal artery. When blood enter the kidney, the renal artery which branches into the many capillaries. See here, when this renal artery is enter into the this kidney, that is kidney inside this, in this space, when enter into here, they are converted into the branches of the small capillaries. Okay, then it is okay, capillaries. right? So this is nothing but called as a glomerulus. Okay, so here capillaries here, and then here see is a capillaries. So this is called nothing but what? Glomerulus, right? Next come to this is the meaning of glomerulus. Then see, observe, this is the cup structure. Okay, this cup structure is called as a Bowman capsule. So here definition of Bowman capsule is here. The water and the solutes are transferred to the nephron and the Bowman capsule. See here, the blood having water, the water and the soluble soluble substances. So that it transferred to the Bowman capsule of the each nephron. So that is each nephron is Bowman capsule. Okay. Next nephron having a next Bowman capsule. So that is each Bowman capsule. Then each capillaries cluster in the kidney is associated with a cup shape. Okay. Now see that each capillaries are in the form of coil cluster inside a cup shape. Okay. Inside a cup shaped end of a coiled tube. Okay, see it is a cup like shaped and the end is like coiled, right? Black is called as black, the black marker is called as coiled, right? So it is when the renal artery is coiled under a cup like structure and whose end is like a coil, it is like a coiled tube is called as a Bowman capsule. So it is nothing but a Bowman capsule, a cup like structure and whose end is like a coiled tube and in which the renal arteries are make the small capillaries like it is coiled. So that is nothing but what a Bowman capsule, which is having each Bowman capsule in each nephron. So each nephron having each Bowman capsule. Okay, that is filter. So here that capsule that collect the filtration. So here blood is filtered and that filtration can be collected here in this. Okay, so blood having the water and the excess of unwanted material, and that can be traveled into the Bowman capsule, the filter into the Bowman capsule, and then Bowman capsule to these pipes, black pipes collected to this one collecting ducts, right? So urine filter into the Bowman capsule, and that filtration is now collected by the tubular part of the nephron, this one tubular part of the nephron, and that collected into then sent it to the collecting duct, and collecting duct to the ureter, and ureter to the urine bladder, and urine bladder to the urethra. So that is the process here. Some substances as amino acid, glucose and salt are selectively reabsorbed, right? So during filtration, selection amount of absorption is there. So how much absorb, the amount of absorption is depend upon the excess water present, right? How much water required, that much water left in, and only excess water can be filtered. So amount of absorption, amount of reabsorption here. When the blood enter here, so absorption, that is filtration takes place, and here reabsorption takes place, right? Some amount of filter and some amount is not filtered. That is depend upon the absorption of the waste by the Bowman capsule is depend upon the reabsorption is depend upon the excess of water present in the body, and the excess of the amount of solute dissolve are removed. Okay, so that is the reabsorption depend on the excess of water. One is the excess of water, right? The amount of reabsorption is depend on the excess of water. Number one, I write here, top is not visible, so I write here, see the selective reabsorption. So reabsorption is depend on number one, reabsorption of water is depend on number one, excess of water, right? Excess of water present in the body, and then amount of waste material can be removed. That is two reabsorption process. So how much amount is reabsorbed here depend upon the excess of water. So how much water is excess, okay, that much water only filtered, and how much waste is present, that much waste only water filters, right? So this is what reabsorption. So some substances as amino acids, glucose and salt selectively reabsorb if they are required for the body. Okay, only excess of glucose, excess of amino acid, excess of salt can be removed, but if they are correct means they are not reabsorbed, and the unwanted molecules are added to the urine. The unwanted molecules can be filtered and then added to urine. Next, then filtration is collected finally into the collecting duct, and that is filtration, they are collected to collecting duct, and the collecting duct to the transport to the urine bladder, and then it is come to the ureter, that is removed by the ureters. So student, this is what the function of nephron. Okay, so very simple here. function of nephron here, unit bladder enter the blood. In the blood it is a cluster of capillaries and nothing but water, glomerulus, and glomerulus is form a cluster of a recoiled tube, okay, a cup like shaped structure. So this cup like shaped structure whose end is coiled shape, that is called as a Bowman capsule. The Bowman capsule filter the in Bowman capsule reabsorption takes place. Amount of reabsorption depend upon the axis of water 1 and then the amount of waste can be removed. Based on two conditions, here absorption filtration takes place and that filter is now passed through the tubular part of the nephron and then collected to the collecting duct, and then duct is sent to the ureter and ureter to the unit bladder and then to the urethra and it will be removed. So this is what student about the function, structure and function of the nephron. This is a structure and this is all the function about the nephron. So please write down all these important points about the structure and function of nephron, and this is very important for the 3 marks question. So please note down this. Okay students, now come to the last point of this chapter, that is the concept of excretion in plants. So as we know, the excretion in human beings, detail about excretion in human beings. Now come to the excretion in plants. So plants also have some unwanted substances. Maybe it is useful for the human beings. Maybe some waste of the plants are useful for human beings, but they are not useful for plants. So such can be excreted by the plants. So we study here. So now first one, oxygen. Right? We know that oxygen actually useful for the human beings for respiration, but for the plant it is be considered as a waste. So we know that during photosynthesis the reaction takes place when the raw materials are combined together, they form the food and the gas is liberated, the gas is obtained, okay, that is nothing but the oxygen gas, and that oxygen gas is very helpful for the living things, right? That is for especially human beings. So here the first point is oxygen is thought of as an waste products generated during photosynthesis. So first is excretion of is oxygen. Now come to the other waste may be stored in the leaves which falls off from the plants. So here some leaves means here food vacuoles. Okay, in the food vacuoles there are some unwanted waste are stored in the vacuoles and that can later be fall down from the tree. So the food vacuoles, some unwanted materials are be stored, and that waste stored in the food vacuoles is removed and it is the form of a falling of the leaves or leaf from the tree. That is one waste. And then plants excrete some waste into the soil around them. Again some waste are there which are excreted through the root into the soil. That is also one type of excretion. Now last one, the some waste are stored as a resins and gums, especially in old xylem. So we know that some waste of the plants are very useful. For example, gums, resins are useful for the human beings, right? Useful for the human beings, but they are waste product from the plants. So that is some substance, that is resins and gums, that especially from the old xylem. When xylem is old, then gum and resins are produced, and that is one type of waste into the plants. And another one, that is dead cells also. Okay, dead cells. That is here, come here in the food vacuole, and dead cells. Right here, I write here dead cells. That is released by the plants in the form of falling of the leaves from the plants. Okay, then with the food vacuole and dead cells having unwanted waste, then can be fall down. So these are all the important excretion in the plants. Okay students, so one is oxygen and one is leaves, that is having food vacuole, unwanted waste in the food vacuole, and the dead cells, that also waste. And then some plants excrete some waste from into the soil through the root, and then some useful substance for human beings, but they are considered to be waste for the plant, that is resins and gums. These are what excretion in the plants. Okay students, so please note down all 4 points about the excretion in plants only for 1 marks or 2 marks question. Okay, so student, after this video, so we are completed the chapter, that is life process. So totally I think we are recorded for this chapter nearly 7 to 8 videos, from starting from introduction, life process, definition of life process to the, and we end the concept of the excretion plants. So this is a long journey of this chapter. finally we are completed this chapter. Hope you understand all. Hope you understand this all the videos on this chapter, and hope you all watch the videos on this chapter, right? What are the videos from life process definition to the excretion. So there are 7 to 8 videos. I hope you are watch all the videos, right? And again watch the videos, again revise this chapter, because this chapter contains 7 to 8 marks, right? Here heart diagram is there, kidney diagram is there, alimentary canal diagram, so many diagrams are there. So please again recall all the concept of this chapter. If you are any doubt means again watch the video, okay? If any doubt means comment your doubts into the comment box, okay? Or you may mail to me your doubts, okay? In the description box I give my mail ID, so through the mail also can ask doubt about this chapter or any other chapter. That is we finished totally 3 chapters here. One is chemical equation reactions, reaction equations, and then acid, base and salt, and this is life process. So 3 chapters are be ready on the YouTube. So please go to my Education Junction Science Class 10 channel. You get all the videos related to these 3 chapters: chemical equations and reactions and equations, acid, base and salt, and the life process. So in this lockdown season we completed 3 chapters, and write all the 3 chapter notes and be prepare yourself, and we come to the next videos, next chapter, that is about electricity, right? We take another next chapter, that is electricity. So for this video, for this chapter is closed, and this is the last point of this chapter. Hope you understand all my videos, and again I say to share my videos and subscribe my channel and like the videos, okay? Thank you.